पुरतो मारुतिर्यस्य तं वन्दे रघुनन्दनम्। ॐ नमः श्री तुलसीदास सद्वरिष्ठाय धीमते पूरितं हृदयं येन रामप्रेमामृतेन मे रामप्रेमामृतेन मे। Hari Om. We are looking at this wonderful Ramcharitmanas, the text. We have taken some portions from this, the 18 Gitas, the spiritual essence of Ramcharitmanas. And this is one book which Tulsidas ji has written. For what and what is the purpose? For that we saw the way in which saints do the salutation, the way in which they start their composition. There's a lot to learn from it. We saw those 7 starting shlokas last week, and this 6th shloka, we saw how this katha unfolds on, gives us 4 different points of views. As well as the simultaneous webcast is going on this by these 4 ways. This is the Vandana of Sri Ramji. But see, we have seen the meaning in detail last week. I'm not going to go in detail, but in the first line, Yanmaya Vashavarti Vishwamakilam Brahmadi Devasura. This word and of Devatas is a Vyavaharik Satya. And here it is shown the Lord who is all-knowing and controlling. We saw the meanings last week. But then this world is, it didn't say it is truth. It says it is not untruth. How so? Rajauriyatha e brahmaha. Like the snow and the snake. How real is the snake on the rope? That actually the rope plays very important part in giving the existence to the snake. Without rope, we won't see snake. So Lord is there, but then we are understanding it differently. Then the third line says the means of liberation. But what to do? I feel I get eluded. I still see it as a snake. Or sometimes even worse. There is a real snake and I confuse it as a rope. That would be even more dangerous, isn't it? So for those, this plava, this boat is given means of liberation, paramartha sadhana, but then only to those who want to cross. Titir bodhe titir shavatan. This is the qualification. For them, this plava ekameva, this is the only way to which get krutakrutya, krutartha. In the morning in the Blossom class, I was sharing how in spite of all the money, power, name, fame, we still don't feel fulfilled. I gave them certain examples. So the word, every word is important here. Eva, ekameva. That's the only way to feel fulfilled. For rest time, those who don't want to cross the ocean, it is katha. This katha is there. Nothing more. And the last line, it says, Vandeham tamashesha karana param ramakhyamisham harim. This Ishvara avatara karya, Lord incarnation. What avatara karya? See, these 2 words, we saw this last time, Rama and Harim. Rama means to rejoice, enjoy. And Harim is to take away all our difficulty. That is our 24/7 job. We are doing our likes and dislikes. We are trying to remove our dislikes and do our likes. That's what we do, isn't it? But here it is different. It's Ramakhyam. That is what Rama is. But this Rama, see, Tulsidas is telling us the story without doing any compromise in highest truth. So last week I was talking to somebody and they said, why do you insist on Tamashesha Karana Param? Means there is no higher reason than this. Why you insist? The thing is, issue is, we accept, Vedanta accepts all other darshanas, all other viewpoints we accept. But problem in settling down there is, someday a problem may creep up, which will not be answered by money, by name and fame. Then the person whom I was talking, he said, how about staying in heaven? I said, yeah, I can stay in heaven, but what seat will you get in Indra's Darbar, in his auditorium? Which seat would you get? Are you guaranteed front seat, or you will stay way back from there? Ramba looks like this. Then what will you do? Then you will feel, oh, my neighbor got front seat in the Swargaloka, in heaven. Then you will get sorrow, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. So anywhere other than Tamashesh Karana Param, that. And in this beauties, we are not asking us to leave anything. In this highest darshana, all other joys are included. How so? See, if I am saying don't settle for $1, settle for $100. So does that mean I'm leaving $1 behind? No, the joy of $1 is still present in $100 bill. It is there. Yeah. So we are not leaving anything behind, except we are developing correct understanding. That is the purpose. It is not to make things complicated. That is the reason we want no compromise with Advaita Vedanta. And that's what even the Tulsidas is telling this Katha, Rama Katha. But who is his Rama? See, he is telling the one who is that Rama, he is doing the salutation. And then we saw why Tulsidas told the story. He says, Swanta Sukhaya Tulasi Raghunath Gatha. He's doing this for my own benefit, to have developed love for the Lord. So someone said, Arvind, what do you expect from your 18 Gitas? I said, I expect that I should develop true love for Sri Ram. That is for myself. I don't know about others. Tulsidas, she says, Swanta Sukhaya Tulasi Raghunath Gatha Bhasha Nivand Atimanjula Mataniti. In Bhasha. Bhasha means local language. Okay, now let's come back to today's topic, because we have to finish, we have to finish. The thing is, each word is so loaded. We will keep on talking on one word itself, will get more and more deeper. But anyway, let's move. So in Sanskrit, like you're familiar with Gayatri Chanda, Gayatri meter, Anushtup, Shtup, Aushnika, different meters are there in Sanskrit, right? Then certain rhythms are there, like Vasanta Tilaka, Mandaramala, Hansadvani, all those different meters are. In Bhasha, in Avadhi Bhasha, musical meters are different. They are. And since Tulsidaji is doing this, I thought I'll say what all the meters we are going to see in Ramcharitmanas. So one is Sortha. So we'll see today, we're going to see Sortha today. Then mostly are Chaupais. You must have heard the word Chaupais, right? Chaupais. And Doha. There will be many Chaupais and then Doha. Now those of you know Hindi, so the way the process of milking cows, the word is there, dohan, dohan karna. So गाय का दूध निकाल के लिए what they say is dohan. So they say after few chopa is the doha is supposedly for us to think more. So whenever doha comes, we'll pause a bit, we'll take a small break from the story and we'll think. That's what Tulsidas has composed this dohas. And then there are some chandas also. We'll get to it. Today we are not going to see Chanda. Today we are going to see Sortha, Chaupai, and Doha. We'll see. Anyway, so let's begin. So we'll be doing Vandana in Avadhi Bhasha. So I'm on page 7. Those of you have the book. Okay. Now, luckily I got this version lead and follow. So you please follow it loudly. Okay. All right.
जो सुमिरत सिद्धि होई,
जो सुमिरत सिद्धि होई,
गणनायक करिवर बदन। करऊं अनुग्रह सोई, बुद्धि राशि शुभ गुण सदन। मूक होई वाचाल, पंगु चढ़ई गिरिवर गहन। जासु कृपा सु दयाल, द्रवऊ सकल कलिमल दहन।
We'll stop here. Take a break. So the first line, so sumirata siddhi hoi. Siddhi means siddhi. See, local bhasha, the local language is so sweet. Siddhi is difficult to pronounce. So say siddhi. Siddhi hoi. Now, who is this? Siddhi means what? Accomplishments. Making it easy. See, we don't like something difficult. See, for those driving, very difficult in the beginning, but learning two-wheeler, very difficult. You almost think, how can someone enjoy this? But then when we learn driving, somebody was telling me, Arvind, earlier driving is so strenuous. Even if somebody sneezes next seat, the car changes the lane. Nobody should speak when this fellow is learning the driving. But all those we have gone through it. But now we can, driving the car, we can drink tea, argue or fight with someone very easily, effortlessly we can do multitasking while driving. Hmm. So that is, anyway, that is Siddhi. That is Siddhi. Effortless joy is Siddhi. We want Siddhi, right? Right. So he said, just remembering, to Jo Sumirata Siddhi Hoi. See how the spiritual path is so easy. Just remembering. See, if you have a headache, you have to take that pill, isn't it? Tylenol, whatever. Even if you just remember Tylenol, does our headache go? No. But here Tulsidas says, Jo Sumirata Siddhi Hoi. Just remembering. Who? Remembering whom? Gananayaka. Means the leader. But there are many leaders. Which Gananayaka? Karivara Vadan. Kari means elephant. So one elephant. So elephant headed is one. So that means Ganeshji. Now that Ganeshji, remembering Karo Anugraha Soi Buddhi Rashi Subha Guna Sadan. Now see, there are two words here. Karavadana, Karivara Vadana is Ganesh. Okay, now the two words are there. Buddhi Rashi, Shubha Buddhi Rashi. We're going to see the word. Tulsidas is going to explain what is Shubha in following next surah. But Shubha means auspicious. Okay. So having auspicious qualities, Guna Sadhana, house of auspicious qualities, that itself is calling Siddhi. Having good qualities, array of good qualities with me, if Tulsidas is saying it is an accomplishment, that itself is a Siddhi. What a wonderful vision. What a wonderful vision. Okay, now next what? Mukha hoi vachal. Okay, so in first sorta is Naman to Ganesh Bhakt. Mukha hoi vachal, pangu chadai giri vara gahana. Ja sukrupa so dayala, drabhav sakala kali mala dahan. Now it is not clear. Nobody's name is given in this sorta. Who it is Vandana? So we don't know. See, this sota in Loka Bhasha, have you heard this word Puja Panchayatan? There are group of five gods, goddesses, is five. That in traditionally, the puja is done of this five. That is called as Puja Panchayat. One is Ganeshji. The other one, we'll see what are the other ones. But this shloka uh, reminds you of something. Which shloka? Oh, it's already coming. Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langayate yat krupatamaham vande paramanam. Did we see this shloka last year? Did we find this shloka anywhere else? Gita Dhyana. It's from Gita Dhyana. So it's clearly given Madhavam. So this is this Sortha. But see how Tulsidas is so sweet in Lokavasha. Here he says, Muka means person who cannot speak. Vachala means not talkative. Vacha alam yasya. Alam means ornament. Who is a good orator. See, in vernacular, vachala means talkative. No, not talkative. With Lord's grace, how can we become talkative? We will become a good orator. Vacha alam. That is the ornament. The speech will become our ornament. Alam. But here, how sweet it is. In Sanskrit, what did they say? Pangum langayate girim. One who crosses the mountain. Means climbs and goes. Tulsidaji doesn't say, he said, Tulsidaji said, how sweet. He said, now you have climbed. Why should I bring you down? He said, just stay there. Pangu chadai girivara gahana. He doesn't bring him down. He says, stay there. You have made progress, stay there. But this is addressed to whom? It's traditionally supposed to be Vishnu Bhagavan. But there are commentaries. They say it's not Vishnu Bhagavan. Why? Because third sorta, which we'll see, is clearly indicating Vishnu Bhagavan. So, whose naman is given? I mean, God only, Nuku Hoi Vachala, pranam to Lord only, salutation, but it is done to Surya Bhagavan. Interesting argument. See, when we are born, the baby is born. Can baby speak? No, it only cries, isn't it? Muka only can baby express. But when baby grows, day after day. Now, how day is calculated? In our other class, we saw one day Surya, sun goes around the earth is called one day. So Surya, the sun has to go around many days and nights, then baby grows, right? Yeah, so it is because due to sun god, the baby now becoming able to, the vacha it is come. Same way, baby is pangu. Is baby able to walk when baby is born? No. But when baby grows, then would we be able to grow without sun lord? No. So they say this is Vandana to Surya Bhagavan. Interesting commentary. Interesting, very sweet. Anyway, but then the third sorta is Vishnu. And the other comment, and then the rest of it is that Shiva and Shakti. So traditionally, the Puja Panchayatan is do Vandana of Ganeshji, Surya Bhagavan, Sun, God, Vishnu, Shiva and Shakti. Power. This is the tradition it is called. So let's now go to the third sort. Okay.
नील सरोरुह श्याम तरुण अरुण वारिज नयन करऊ सो मम उर धाम सदा क्षीर सागर शयन कुंद इंदु समदेह उमारमन करुणायन जाहि दीन परनेह
Jahi
करऊं कृपा मर्दन मयन.
Now see, Neela Saroruha Syam. Saroruha, one who is born in lake. Blue lotus with eyes are Taruna Aruna. Barija against means lotus. So this, you will see again lotus after lotus, all these analogies are given after lotus. Why? It has special meaning. It's going to come many times. There we can some other time we'll discuss why lotus example is. We'll discuss one or two points. See, lotus grows in mud, isn't it? In a lake. Remains unattached to water. Is ever fresh. Is pleasing to see. So many qualities that we can imbibe. This gives us not to complain about our surrounding for our spiritual practices. If lotus can grow in mud, many qualities are there. Okay, let's come back to this. How are his eyes? Taruna Aruna, young, shiny, reddish complexion. Barija Nayan. So one with a blue body complexion, with eyes like a freshly bloomed lotus with red tingish eyes. Who is that? Sada Kshira Sagar. Again, Kshira Sagar. Who is in Kshira Sagar? Bhagavan Vishnu. But here in Lokabhasha it becomes Kshir. Like a small baby. What small baby would pronounce Kshira? Kshira. Kshira Sagar Rasaina. One who is reclining in Kshira Sagar, Bhagavan Vishnu, is saying, "Oh, Bhagavan Vishnu, come and stay in my heart. Karau somama uradham." Dhama means what? Don't just come for one day. Stay in my heart. Very beautiful. See how the way it is, so much urging he is doing urge to Bhagavan Vishnu. So this is for Vishnu. Clear? This is for Vishnu. Now next is Kunda Indu Samadeha. One who complexion is like Kunda means like a juhi flower, white, soft. But whose radiance is like a Indu means moon. Whose radiance is like a moon and body complexion soft like a juhi flower. Samadeya is like that. And who is this? Umaramana Karunayan. Umaramana. Who takes great pride or whose greatest companion is Uma. Umaramana. Did someone say anything as a question? So here Uma is not Parvati Devi. I mean, one analogy is yes, this is Shankar Parvati, but here the Shankar Bhagwan, he is himself going to clarify who is which Shankar Bhagwan Tulsidas is referring to. Here Uma is Shruti. Our Shruti, Upanishad, all this great Vedanta knowledge, he takes resource in Shruti, Uma Ramana, and Karuna Ayana. And what else? Jahi Dina Paraneha, who is compassionate to Dina, to poor people who are in need of help. Karau Grupa Mardanamayana. Now this is against Shiva and Uma Ramana, the Uma Shakti. For this, all doing all this, you need power or no? You need. You say to be kindness, to show kindness and love, compassion. We need a lot of power and self-control. Try one day. To get angry doesn't need power, but to control anger, you need more power. You are laughing, so it looks like some of you have experienced this. Okay, so this is Shiva and Shakti. Now, since we are doing this pravachan, this katha in Shiva temple, let's spend some 2 minutes on this in detail. Okay? Okay. So we have this 5 year complete, but we'll do a little more detail. This Shiva and Parvati. Okay? Okay. Now see, anybody whom we want to know or get impressed or get attracted, what we go after? First, ask any teenager. He'll say, hey, who is she? I see this. I teach 2 Chinmaya classes, so I, I watch. Form and appearance. That's how we get attracted, isn't it? Form and appearance. Next, what we get attracted to? What's his name? And what's that person's nature? So how? Next, what's his uniqueness? And then glory and valor. What is his? We want to get more closer and closer. This is the way, this is as per one darshana. This is how uh, you want to introduce something, if you, or you want to write a project, or you want to introduce somebody to your company. I think this will be useful to all of us. Somebody's job application, very useful. Yeah, they're all useful. So let us see. In Hindi में they say, let us see ये 4 लक्षण इसमें घटते हैं कि नहीं देखेंगे. Let us see if these 4 indicators they are in this shloka or not. So the form and appearance is Kunda Indu Samadeha. So soft, moon-like glow. See, sun also has a glow, but can't look at the sun. But moon we can rejoice. Kunda Indu Samadeha. Umaramana Karunayana. See, Lord Shiva, he always, all gods used to always come to Lord Shiva for rescue. Oh, the poison has come, Lord Shiva, please drink. So many stories are there, right? So all Karuna Ayana. Ayana means house. Means there is no dearth of kindness. Umaramana, Karuna Ayana. Now, another thing is, again, God, we are going to see this story in our next chapter. Uma Parvati, also one of the Gita is there. Shiva Parvati Gita. There, in Parvati, in the second life, Shankar Bhagwan didn't want to get married. So all the goddesses, they say, well, you have to get married because, Parvati and Shankar Bhagwan, we want to get married because the Ganesh Bhagwan is to born and so many things. So they somehow they want to get Shankar Bhagwan married. So say they send Kamadev, the goddess of lust and greed and love. They sent to him to disturb his meditation. So he agreed to that, and so that one is Yahi Dina Paraneha. So Kamadev's wife, Rati, she said, oh Lord, what did I do? He came not to disturb your meditation, but because of all the gods and goddesses wanted to disturb Lord Shiva. Oh no, I lost my husband. The Lord was Neha. See, Neha means what? See, somebody is poor. See, what we do, we just show once in a while kindness, compassion. You need, take this and go. Neha is infinite compassion. We see his goodness comes out always. So he told Ratiji that he will be available to you anytime you want. That's what he tells Ratiji. Rati. So Jahi Dina Parane. That is a uniqueness. So kindness to gods and goddesses, but Neha to Rati, goddess Rati. Karav. And then in the same line, it says Mardana Mayan. Although he killed the Kamadev, but glory. And such Lord Karo Krupa Mardana. Tulsidaji, see, in other words, he has told whole story of Shankar Parvati what is coming in this Bhavaka. How sweet, because we are going to see all these points in Shankar Parvati Gita. So he's giving us the teaser. At the same time, he's doing Vandana to Shankar Bhagwan also. See, there's so many ways, so many dimensions are there to this Vandana. Okay. Now we proceed. Now we'll do Vandana to Guru. Because this Vandana is some people think it is part of the 5 Soratas. But truly speaking, although I say Vandana in these 4 Soratas, this Vandana verb is not there. You see, it just says Krupa Karo, Krupa Karo. So Vandana when we start a new topic. So now here we begin a new topic of glory of Guru or Guru Gita. Okay, so we'll stand the next Sorata.
Vandau Guru Pada Kanja Krupa Sindhu Nar Roop Hari Mahamohatama Punja Jasu Vachana Ravikar Nikara.
He is doing Vandana to Guru Pada Kanja. 2 legs is Kanja, is a bouquet of lotus feet. And who is his Guru? Nararupa Hari, Lord Hari in the human form. What was the second doha we saw? Sanskrit Vandana. Anybody remembers? Vande Bodhamayam Nityam Gurum Shankara Rupinam. So Guru himself is in Lord Shankar. Right? We saw it last time. We saw also why we should see it. I'm not going to go in details. Those who were not here, ask your friend. Why? But he said the question. Arvind, here it is said Hari, not Hara. So earlier it is said Shankar Bhagwan as Guru, isn't it? And Hari means Vishnu. So actually there is another part, another variation is there where the Hara word is there, not Hari. But then there is, someone says, no. Hari is correct. Why? Because Tulsidas' Guru's name was Narahari. So he has done Vandana to his Guru, Nararupa Hari. So Hari itself is correct. No problem. Someone says, no, you are Vedanting. There is no difference between Hara and Hari. Right? Yes, of course, no problem. For us, there is no problem. Hara or Hari. But if you think, there is enough logic to say why Hara is correct. Because later on, I mentioned about Shankara Parvati Gita. In that, Parvati asks a doubt. In that, she says, what she says, Mahamohatama Punja Jasu Bachana Ravi Kara Nikara. Means my delusion, Mahamoha. Moha means delusion. Mahamoha is going to go away by how? By your Vachana, your sayings. How it will go? By Ravi Kara Nikara. Nikara means a group. Lot of sun rays, how they would destroy the darkness. In the same way, there Parvati is going to say, actually it is on page 58, but don't look now. Later on we'll see the wording. There the exact word is there. Shankar Bhagwan says, your doubts will be removed like Ravi Kara Nikara. So because there Shankar Bhagwan is saying Ravi Kara Nikara, it must be Nara Rupa Hara. First point. Second point is, it rhymes well with Nara Rupa Hara, Ravi Kara Nikara. As a rhythm, first line and second line. And if you check with earlier 4 soratas, the second word matches with the rhythm of the first line and second line. So that logic also, kara, nikar and hara matches. Now next is, what is this vachana? What did Lord Shankar or Lord say? Some people think it is vachana means it is a Mahavakya. Tatvamasi. Some say, no, it's not Mahavakya. This vachana is Ram Katha. Because in that Shiva Parvati Gita, Lord Shankara tells, let me tell you Ram Katha. That's how the first composition of Ram Katha came into existence. Rame Rame Manorame. That Manorama is Parvati Devi. Sahasranam Tatulyam Ramanam Varanam. That is what Shankar Bhagwan told Parvati ji, Ram Katha. So this Vachana is Ram Katha. Now somebody will say, oh, is okay, this hara or haro, what difference does it make? For somebody who is listening this Ram Katha for the first time. When is this Vandana going to end? When are you going to start Ramayana? But then if you're reading I've read the Ramakatha more, then when you join all these references coming later on in the Katha, then you enjoy this reference, discussion. Why Hara? Or Narahari Das was Tulsidaji's guru, so it could be Hari. That version also may be correct. And so all those things, so you enjoy. Otherwise, I'd say, Arvind, you say it's enjoying when it's boring. It could be boring for some who are listening to this Katha for the first time. I apologize. But these are wonderful commentaries. I tell you, there is 150 pages written on whether Hara or Hari and what are these Vachana. Very joyous to read. Anyway, let's move further. Okay. So now, this Ravi Kara Nikara we saw. So now these are in Sortha. This is what we saw. Bandha Gurupada Kanja. And then the last portion is more words are there. It extends last portion. So it is Sortha. Then comes Chaupai. Chaupai, all four sects are equal. And then in Doha, where we, as I said, will draw more meaning out of it. So now let us sing. Let us start the Chaupai, okay? So we'll start now. I'm on page 8, Bandhav Guru Pada. So now Guru Gita, our section is starting. Let's sing. Sing loudly.
Bandhav Guru Pada Padma Paraga. Suruchi Suvasa Sarasa Anuraga. Amiya Muri Maya Churana Charu. Samana Sakala Bhavaruja Parivaru. Sukruti Sambhutana Vimala Vibhuti. Manjula Mangala Moda Prasuti. Jana Mana Manju Mukura Malaharani. Kiye Tilaka Gunagana Basa Karani. Shri Guru Pada Nakhamani Gana Jyoti. Sumirata Divya Drishti Hiya Hoti. Dalana Moha Tamasota Prakasu. Bade Bhag Ur Avar उगरहि विमल विलोचन ही के मिटहि दोष दुख भव रजनी के सूझहि रामचरित मनि मानिक गुप्त प्रगट जहाँ जो जेहि खानिक यथा सुअंजन अंजि दृग साधक सिद्ध सुजान कौतुक देखत शैल बन भूतल भूरि निधान भूरि निधान सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय.
Enjoy it. Very joyous and wonderful. Chant along with it. Now, let's see the meaning. These are, I tell you, very meditative verses of Guru Vandana. It tells us. Now, let's see the meaning. Bandau Guru Pada Paduma Paraga. See, in this lotus flower, there are those pollen, right? Paraga. That's essence of, what is the essence of lotus? Paraga. Those pollen. That is dust, pollen dust. So this is, it's saying Bandau Guru Pada. So this is dust of Guru's feet. Guru's Pada are lotus flowers. But dust of Guru's feet, that description is going on. They are suruchi. They are very tasty. That dust is very tasty. Very nice fragrance, suvasa. Sarasa, anuraga, means with full of love, anuraga. Oh, that Guru's dust, feet's dust is tasty and fragrance. Sarasa, and with love, lots of love. Okay, go on. I want to know more. Amiya mori maya churana charu. Amiya means amruta. That dust is like a amruta. Means my fear for time is going to go away. That is amruta. It's not just not going to die. That's not what is meant here. Muri, see, in Hindi, muli, inside muli, some languages word is there, muli, means roots. So muli is called muri in Loka Bhasha, in vernacular, muri. And it's churana, that, like the jadi buti, like this, all this Ayurveda churan and all those things. So that has this medicinal properties, like an amruta. See, in these days, we also must have seen this life-saving drug, isn't it? It is a life-saving drug. But have you noticed these life-saving drugs, they have expiry date. They do. Life-saving drugs have expiry date. Yeah, but this doesn't have expiry date. And what does it do? This churana jadi buti may remove your stomach ache or whatever. This will samana sakala bhava ruja. Ruja is roga. Parivar, family of diseases, they go away. See, once we get into samsara, not just getting married, just saying that I am body, with this one misconception, all other difficulties we get free. Buy one, get one free. Generally, they have buy one. Buy one, get everything free. Just with this idea that I am this body and joy is outside. This is enough to make us suffer in many ways. So this is called parivar. This whole family of roga parivar, disease goes away. What else? Samana sakala bhavaruja parivar. Now, next, what it is? What is this? Guruji's dust is. What do you mean? See, this is a metaphor. Tulsidas ji is very fond of doing metaphors. They're good for contemplation. So, what he means here is actually it is devotion. Now, devotion to my duty, devotion to my job, devotion to for any goal. Doesn't it bring it all this suruchi, suvasa, sarasa, anuraga or not? Because you have devotion, all these great athletes, they do so much of body work. They love it or not? Because we have decided to love it. We love our children, so for them we go everywhere or not. Is it less pain to take them? But do we see it as a pain? No. Why so? Because of devotion. So actually with this devotion, this Gurudev's feet, they're going to tell what else it is. That's what makes it more tasty. That's what brings taste in our life. Our life becomes tasty. It becomes harmonious, sweet. The devotion brings transformation in my personality. The devotion is a glory of devotion. Okay. Now what else? Now see, Sukruti Sambhutana Vimala Vibhuti. Now what is this Sambhu? Not this Shankar Bhagwan. He is saying Sukruti. Sukruti means good deed. Good deed is a Shankar Bhagwan, and this Vibhuti is our actions that we offer devotion to. That is what it is given. See, that is because those people who don't have devotion, we may achieve anything in this world. So much. Even we do philanthropic work, did so much, did this, did that, all this. But it doesn't bring satisfaction in our mind, fulfillment. Examples are many. Last class also we saw. But we'll say you did all this philanthropy work, NGO work, whatever. But are you happy? Do you have devotion to your guru? Which guru? Why guru? That's why Shankaracharya Bhagwan, this verse is there. Manasche nalagnam guru ripadme tatah kim tatah kim tatah kim tatah kim. See, we may have everything. Yasho me gatam dikshu dana pratapa jagat vastu sarvam udesa prasada. Guru manaschena lagnam gurorangri padme tatakim 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 tatakim. If you don't have devotion, it's not going to bring happiness to us. So this vibhuti, see, technically vibhuti means that white ashes. And you should see some people they are very fond of the ashes. They apply it here, here, everywhere. Good. But here what Tulsidas is saying, our sukruti, our good deeds is sukruti, is vibhuti. So our good deeds, intention to do good deeds is Shambhu Bhagwan, Shankar Bhagwan. And our devotion while doing this is his vibhuti. And that's why it brings, see now Tulsidas is very fond of using two words. Mangala Moda. So someone will say, Arvind, we also have joy. We don't have any guru, but we do a lot of parties on Friday. I was telling somebody in morning, why don't you come Sunday evening, it's Friday evening. They said, no. Friday evening is my party time. So I told him, they were talking about Puja Gurudev, his glory. So I said, that's why Puja Gurudev used to call us, all these party goers, he used to call us weakened people. Weekend. Weekend is to make fun on words. Because there is no Mangala in the party. More may be there, then next day we get hangover also, tired also. We may think we get more, but there is no Mangal. So here, with devotion, our Sukruti is going to bring Manjula Mangala Moda Prasuti. So some people say that devotion in my mind makes my Sukruti, gives a fragrance. Yamashritopi Vakropi Chandra Sarvatra Vandyate. Last week we saw how crooked moon, like crooked devotee, if he decides to take ashraya, abode of guru or ashram or seva or devotion, then people accept him. They accept. They say, okay, at least he's doing seva. He's not egoistic, isn't it? Yeah. We can do the mapping to Sanskrit slokas and Mangalamu. Okay. Now what? Janamana Manju Mukura Malaharani. Now what is this? Now anytime Tulsidas says Jana, he means Santayana. Santayana. Now what do they do? This Santajana, now see, this is all metaphor, okay? They bring this Santajana, satsang, that is the family that we are doing, sitting here, discussing Ramcharitmanas. This brings cleanliness to my mind. Okay. Now again, this is metaphor, all this Bandho, Guru Pada, Padama Paraga, all this fragrance and Paraga, these pollens. So it is not like to say, hey, so, oh, it is this dust wants to make this. So Guru, lift your feet. I want to collect dust from your feet. It is not meant to be that way. You may collect, Guru, lift your feet. Collect. Okay, you may collect the feet, but now you have to apply it to our mind. Now, where is mind? Dust to collect कर लिया. Where would I apply? Where is our mind? So this is all metaphor. This is all metaphor. It's not literally, but that's what is meant. Jana mana in satsang, what happens? Satsang, we see the living examples of, oh, I was feeling insulted, this, that, but this just now, this happened and this fellow didn't feel anything. We get to see the lively example of happening. Didn't last week I shared one example? Somebody came late and he said, today I got to learn. What did I say? My fear of flat tire went away today. So I would have been very restless and feel, I would have given the blame, the Virginia uh, road and this and that, but they didn't blame any of this. He said, today I got the opportunity to remove my fear of removing flat tire. I learned a lot from that person. I said, oh, that's good. So this is cleansing of our mind happens in satsang. Janamana manjura mukura malaharani. Now kiye tilaka. See, you know the tilak like we do apply it here. So when Guru does tilak to you, then guna pasak karni. All these good qualities, they come in my hand. I control them. This is what is. Now let us see what's next. Malaharani we saw, and now next. Okay. Now, this is even more metaphor. It says Sri Guru Pada Nakha Mani Gata Gana Jyoti. The nails of Guruji's toe nails, they are like a diamond shining thing. And they spread Sumirata Divya Drushti here. Here means, see again this Loka Bhasha. They say, don't say Hridaya. They say here. They say Hridaya complicated, no? They just say here. Huh? I see. So the shine on this Guru's toenails. Divya drushti here. We get divine vision. So we'll just see this metaphor and then we'll stop. So dalana moha tamaso sat prakash means what? See, we already saw moha, moha punja, all the ignorance. This tama means tamas in mind is gets by that shine of these toenails, they burn away all that my mohatamasa prakashu. And there's very similar verse. They say, what is you talking? See, Gita also says same thing. Tesham satatayuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam dadami buddhi yogam tam yena mam upayanti. With this saying this, those who love me intensely, I give them buddhi. And the next verse is literal translation of this. Teshamevanukampartham aham adnyanajam tamah. Aham adnyanajam tamah. Nashayatmatma bhavastaha jnanadeepe na bhasa. Jnanadeep, again, here word use jnana jyoti. So here it is said jnanajam tam, adnyanajam tamah. Ignorance, lack of knowledge. Here it is said mohatam. See how you can map mohatam. Here it is said saprakash. What Guru tells saprakashu. Here it is said jnanadeepa. See how wonderful mapping it is. Now here it says tesha mevanukam anukampa. And here Tulsidaji says, see who does anukampa? Who see out of extreme love. It's a great fortune that little baby has a loving child, isn't it? So, bade bhag, but it's my great fortune. When I say great fortune, means there is no, my doership is not there, isn't it? My doership is in my sharanagati, my prostration. My surrender actually is my purushartha, isn't it? Can I take any pride in sharanagati? No. So he said, Bade bhaga ura avahi jat. Now, we'll stop it here because our time is up. So, we'll chant Hanumanji's bhajan to end. And so I couldn't complete the thing, but then we should end on time. So we'll chant Hanumanji's bhajan. We still have 2 minutes. We'll see what we can. Okay?
वीरमारुति गंभीर मारुति वीर मारुति अति धीर मारुति
मारुति अति धीर मारुति
गीत मारुति संगीत मारुति
मारुति संगीत मारुति
दूत मारुति राम दूत मारुति दूत मारुति राम दूत मारुति भक्त मारुति परम भक्त मारुति वीर मारुति गंभीर मारुति गंभीर मारुति गंभीर मारुति मारुति.
Thank you, all of you, for coming. Because of you, I get this opportunity to reflect on Ramcharitmanas. So I truly thank all of you spending your valuable time here and giving me opportunity to express my thoughts on Sri Ramcharitmanas. Okay.